Okay, so this is a quick update on Draer 2.168 trillion, and it's actually now rendered 2.168 trillion because it can draw spheres. But first things first, if I enable the orthographic projection, um, and there's no variable for that because I don't think I'll be using orthographic projections in the future. But as you can see, it's got the pretty wild, confusing perspective with the view frustum being just a rectangular prism. Yeah, as you can see, you get the effect where objects are always their correct size uh, when projected onto the 2D plane. So you know, the sphere and that cube have the same width. You can see that. Yeah, pretty interesting perspective. Um, and I'll turn that off for the rest of this just so I can actually fly around and actually have an idea of what's going on. Uh, so I guess I'll go into focus and full screen. That's probably be 2Ls. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And it looks like I forgot to. Yep, I commented out the wrong line. Anyway, if I pull it up, I can press escape to get control of my mouse back, and I can move the window around and stuff. Uh, if I click back on the window, it will take my mouse. It'll take the mouse control. Then F11 will full screen it, and F11 will also take it out full screen, give you your mouse back. Although it puts the mouse at 0, 0 instead of wherever it was when you first clicked on it. Um, uh, so yeah, I guess I could save the mouse position when you first click on it, and then once you hit escape, put it back there. But anyway, um, so for the sphere and lighting, oh, depth testing is also in here. Yeah, so you don't see any objects through each other, so that's a good thing, right? Um, okay, so for sphere and lighting, it's a pretty round sphere. So I generated this with a fairly high resolution. In my code, I have like a horizontal resolution, so in both directions. Horizontal resolution of 100 and a vertical resolution of 100. You can kind of see the cap there. Um, anyway, so then lighting. Uh, I have lighting as like not really. I mean, lighting definitely isn't done. Lighting and shading. It's kind of done. Because this lighting is just baked into the actual uh, sphere. Like the colors are baked into the vertex data. Um, so it's not really shading, I would say, because well, it doesn't. It's shading, but it doesn't use a shader because the lighting is pre-baked. Um, and it also has an ambient color just so that you can actually see it when the light is facing away. And I will say, I don't really like this gradient. I feel like it should be a. I feel like this, like I'd prefer the gray to get darker faster, because it kind of like if you're far away, it just kind of looks like half the sphere is white and the other half is gray. But anyway, I don't know. I can't think of how to do that off the top of my head. But anyway, I think that's yeah. There's the mouse going back to 0, 0 because it it thought I was up in the activity corner. Um, oh yeah, so I didn't implement the don't the thing to prevent you from looking straight down or up. Uh, but I don't imagine that'll take any time. And looks like I have an error. Sure. Okay. Alright, well that's all I've got. So I'll just end this video here.